been so excited to see across the tech industry over the past years this really wonderful progress in terms of building assistive technology into our platforms, into our products. And honestly, not only at Google, of course, at Microsoft, at Apple, at all these different companies where we're building assistive technology features in by default and for free, quite honestly, built into the platform. So if you're using an Android device, there's accessibility settings, and you can really customize your experience, whether you need to leverage screen reading capability, or magnification, or dictation, or get live captions. There's so many different things built in to many of the different platforms, and I'm so excited to see, especially now, I know the next panel is about AI. There's so much capability and possibility that's in front of us when it comes to this intersection between AI and accessibility and the innovations that will be possible. And we spent so much time in the Innovation Village, and there's so much potential out there. And I will say, so I'm very excited about the expansion and advancement of assistive technology, but something that really sort of still sticks with me is, I believe in the initial session of the conference, it was referenced that 96% of websites are still not accessible, and that is a mind-blowing number. And this is where I actually get very excited about standards and about regulations. And I think that we're starting to see this accelerating. There's more heat, it's getting more intensified, and I think this is a good thing. Doing something because it's a standard or because it's a law should never be the only reason why we prioritize accessibility. But when we've been a little bit slower across the full industry and across the full world to actually make the progress that we need to make, the standards are going to help us. So we're seeing more and more standards and regulations coming out across the US. We have the European Accessibility Act coming, which has a good amount of weight behind it. I'm so pleased to see that this Kenya digital standard is out, and it's going to be helping to influence progress across Africa. And I think what we have to do is continue to advocate for the Kenya digital standard, for accelerating this across Africa, and having the government help to put weight behind it. I think that's going to be really, really meaningful, because we have to figure out, how do we make accessibility easier to implement? How do we educate everyone building, everyone designing on accessibility? And how do we make sure that we have a stake in the ground